I am a travel blogger. This is my office for the week. This is called the Lagoon of the Seven Colors in Bacalar, Mexico. This week I'm working from here, but next week I might be working in a totally different country. Well, it might sound like I'm on a constant vacation. I'm actually working on the road and sometimes getting paid to travel. Recently, I posted about my experience as a digital nomad on a private Facebook group called Girls Love Travel, which you should totally check out if you haven't already. And I got a lot of questions about it. So the number one question I got is, what's your advice to get started as a digital nomad? First thing is start with something that you're actually passionate about. A lot of people say I want to travel, and the way to do that is travel blogs, but that's definitely not the only way unless you like writing, taking photos, marketing, social media. That's a lot of what travel bloggers do. If you can think of your skills and your talents and then find what you can do that's related to those, that's where the magic happens. A lot of people say just quit your job and start traveling the world, but that's kind of like not very realistic. What I did is I had my full-time job, which I worked from 8 to 5, and then either in the mornings or after work, I would work on my side hustle. Then when you're ready, you can transition to part-time or do something different, but keep your steady income. So another of the very popular questions is, how do you make money while traveling? I do my travel vlogs. Some of these contain sponsored content. I also have a bunch of freelance gigs. So I do social media advising and content creation. And then I also work for a photography company. I also created a business that I could set up and operate remotely. So all of these things together is what keeps me on the road. I got a really interesting question, which is, how do you find the balance to actually travel and be able to work while you're traveling? The truth is, I am not traveling 24/7. What I'm doing right now, for example, being here in this beautiful place, is that I'm doing tours and I'm doing stuff during the day, and then at night I go back to the hotel, or actually the pool here has Wi-Fi, and I just sit there with my computer and go to work. You also ask me, how do I find all the jobs? You have to kind of create your own opportunities. The number one way in which I've been able to secure and land a lot of my jobs is by networking. I've reached out to a bunch of people that I worked with in the past, or people I know, people that are like in the travel industry or communications industry, and I'm just like, hey, I'm here, I do this, this, and this. In case you don't know, here's my website, bye. And then if they have something that would fit my talents and my skills, then they can call me back later. I continue to put videos of myself out there like this one, and sometimes people see it and they're like, hey, I want to work with this girl. Put yourself out there and good things might start happening. Number one advice, just go for it. I remember like 4 years ago when I was thinking about starting a video blog and I was putting it off, I saw a quote that said something like, a year from now, you're going to wish you had started today. The next day, I went on Amazon and bought all my equipment, and here I am 4 years later here, still with the same equipment actually, and still trying to make it work. So just start. Just start.